don't think I'm very hungry.
Well, try.
Mom, do you think I've changed very much recently?
Well, seeing you from day to day like this, it's a little difficult for me to tell. I think I'd notice if you suddenly sprouted a mustache.
Oh, Mom. I mean, my outlook on things, the basic things.
The problem.
I've thought it over, and it's just like Miss Cottrell said. Girls reach emotional maturity earlier. And I don't think Hack's ever going to reach anything, for heaven's sakes. I'll just have to have it out with him, that's all. Simply and definitely. I'm just going to have to tell him that I'm fond of him in a nice sort of way, but that there's a whole lot more important things in life. For instance, like other people who are going places and doing things and thinking about things. It's just an adjustment he needs, that's all. And I'll explain it to him very simply.
Well, I'm sure you can.
Of course, it's good to talk it over with you. When you analyze it, it's really very simple.
Well, I'm glad I've been helpful.
Sometimes I think just talking about it can make you see it so much more clearly. Oh, Mom, why are you so nervous lately? I heard you walking around again this morning. Couldn't you sleep?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just overtired, I suppose.
It's been 10 days or so. I'm worried about you.
Oh, it's really nothing, Randy. I'm just overtired, and I've been pushed at the paper.
What you need is a change, honest. Oh, I've got to go. Take it easy or you'll crack up.
Age will not wither, and neither the snow
No,
nor rain.
Mom, you're younger than anybody. Even Hat. And that's almost impossible.
Morning, Juana.
Buenos dias.
Why, any man in his right mind stays in this godforsaken country, I'll never know. Why, even a three-toed slug. Morning, Chris.
Morning, Spot.
We didn't come within 3,000 miles of it. Oh, Chris, we gotta have some more filler.
All right.
That young idiot phone.
Who?
The one you had made county attorney.
I'll call him.
Wanted to know what to do about the veterans' housing.
All right.
Why wouldn't he know about the veterans' housing, for Pete's sake?
I don't know.
Oh, Hack.
Well, hi, Mrs. Benson. You coming to see me?
Yes?
No bad news, I hope.
Of course not.
Oh, well, even if it was, I guess a guy could take it coming from you.
Why, thank you, Hack. That's a nice thing to say.
Well, even if Randy... Well, if things don't work out, she's acting so funny. Well, even if they didn't, we'd still be friends.
Yes, Hack, we would. But give Randy a little time.
I reckon.
Hack, I want you to do me a favor.
Sure, ma'am, anything.
I want you to take that envelope and put your name on it and ask Mr. Parker to keep it in a safe for you. There's $4,000 in it. If anything, in case anything should happen to me, I want you to see that Randy gets the money.
You sick?
No, it's just one way of making a will. And I have a lot more faith in you than a lot of lawyers and executives. That's all, Hack. There's nothing more.
Okay.
Only, I don't want anyone to know anything about it.
Oh, you can depend on me.
Rubbish. Ain't the way it was at all. Complete nonsense. Oh, hello, Chris.
Hello, Leif.
What do you mean walking away over here? You could have called and I'd have come over.
Oh, I was out anyway.
You're looking a little peaked. Handsome as ever, but a little peaked. You working too hard?
Oh, one thing or another.
You know, I'd notice any little thing about you. You take care of yourself.
I will. Leif, I want a gun.
Real shooting gun?
Yes?
Fine.
Do I need a permit?
I'll get around to making that out in a few days. This one do? That's a real good shooter. Here's a couple of magazines. You know how to use that, Chris?
Well, I think so. You just point it at whoever you want to shoot and squeeze the trigger.
That's exactly the way you do it.
Thanks, Slave.
Don't mention it.
Aren't you glad to see me?
Sure, I'm glad to see you, Randy. Wonderful day.
Hack,
Yeah?
Hack, sometimes there's a time, well, when people have to be realistic
Uh-huh.
and face things.
That's right, Randy.
Things like relationships and adjustments and all.
Things kind of out in the air, far off like. You just can't get your hands on.
Yeah. People can't go on just having fun.
Of course not.
People change. Oh, they grow up, for heaven's sakes.
Well, I reckon they do, Randy.
And I wish you wouldn't keep saying I reckon.
All right.
Hack, I'm fond of you. Very fond of you.
I guess I'd be kind of dead inside if you weren't.
But you'll just have to realize that there's a lot of important things to think about. Things going on in the world. People who do things and think about things. You have to have a concept.
Yeah, I guess the most important thing there is a concept. It has to do with a person's integration with the world.
Yeah.
You ought to have anything you can dream up. I'd just like to dream them up with you.
But don't you see, this is your life and all. If you could just see that it's a matter of a matter of... Heck, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's impossible to talk to you. Oh, what are we doing here anyway? Come on, I'll race you to the diggings. Josh?
Oh!
Yes!
Over here!
Josh? Josh!
Not there.
I wish you'd label these rooms instead of letting me rattle around this labyrinth.
Thought you'd forgotten.
It's creepy in here.
Yeah. Probably hundreds of eyes watching.
Oh, Josh.
Used to be a burial chamber. Come on, I'll show you. There's some of the stuff we've taken out already. Oh, Chris, look at these walls. Covered with painting.
Oh, they're perfectly beautiful. Well, they are. You like that sort of thing?
Come on, I'll show you the hole. Careful now. Listen. As far as we know, bottomless. We tried letting a line down once, ran out of rope. It's the only thing of its kind ever been found. Whether they used it as some kind of ritual burial place or some sort of religious ceremony, we don't know.
It's a perfectly wonderful hole.
Gosh!
Say, maybe they used it as part of the marriage ceremony. Put the couple down there so they could be alone.
And they would be, too.
How about it, Chris?
Oh, Josh,
Why, Chris? Why do you stall me?
I don't.
Yes, you do. Why can't we settle this?
We will.
No, we won't. Not unless I can get to you. Really get to you. Why can't I, Chris? Why do you keep holding me off?
I don't.
I find you looking at me and smiling. And there's love there. Then you catch me looking at you. Suddenly there's fear there. Why, Chris? Tell me, what's wrong?
No, Josh, no. That's not true.
I love you, Chris. Deeply.
I know.
You're the finest thing that ever happened. You're rare and good, and I've heard tell that you're beautiful. And you love me, too. I know that. Then what is it? Why do I walk around the fog half the time? Not knowing where I am, not knowing whether it's night or morning. Because I'm thinking about you. Asking myself why.
There is no why, Josh. You're just making it up yourself.
Well, prove it.
Oh, Josh, please.
All right, Chris.
That sounds like Randy.
Say, what goes on? Dig up any interesting characters lately, Mr. Bones?
Oh, nothing sensational.
Say, Mom, can I have some kids over tonight?
If you promise to stop calling Josh Mr. Bones.
Here's the deal.
Hello, Hack.
Hello, Mrs. Benson.
Oh, you know what? We saw a man riding today. Hack insists he was trailing me.
He was. Don't blame him.
Natch, Josh.
Who was it?
I don't know. Looks sort of city. A man of infinite charm. Said I reminded him of someone he once knew. Oh, boy.
So watch out for her, Hack. She comes from that kind of a family.
Don't worry, I'll watch out.
Chris,
Yes?
what's the matter?
Nothing. I just remembered I have to go back to the office. I'll see you at home in a little while, Randy.
Okay.
Randy, my darling. You'll have to know now, or in a little while at least. And I'd like you to hear it from me in my own words, so that perhaps you can understand a little better. And perhaps, in time, even forgive me. I'd rather do anything in the world than hurt you. Oh, Most of all, that's what's so terrible. Hurting you. And if it has to be that I'm not here to see you finish growing up, please remember all the fine years we've had together. Only those, and none of the rest that may come. And please try not to be hurt too badly. This afternoon, you told me so innocently that what had happened to me years ago had finally caught up with me. The man you met today, I'm sure, was a man I met 19 years ago. I was just your age. Oh, perhaps a few months older. We'd gone to a dance. To some neighborhood political club. I don't remember what it was or where it was, or I can't even remember who was there except Mary Rose and Steve. The first party dress, and the first dance, and the first time you are in love. It was New Year's Eve. I remember there were lanterns of some sort floating above. Most beautiful lanterns. And softness all around. And dancing on a floor that wasn't there. In Steve's arms. I remember how he looked at me. The slow smile. And how he held me. And what his touch did to me. I don't think we talked, or if we did, I never could remember what we said. Or how we left Mary Rose, my best friend. He drove me home in a big foreign car. He didn't kiss me. He just smiled and said he'd see me, and walked away with all of me wrapped up in his pocket. I think it was snowing. I don't know. It was winter. And I stood there so long I became numb. My mother knew his name and who he was, as she knew most of the things from the gossip of the store. He was a gangster, she told me. I didn't believe her. I couldn't believe her. I didn't want to believe her. I wouldn't promise not to see him again. I couldn't. It would be like asking a stone to float on the sea. My real name was Zena Hale. And that summer, it became Mrs. Steve Blackford. And we moved into the big brick house he'd built in Riverside. I called it Windsor Castle. I'd never seen so many rooms. After that, it moved so fast, none of it seemed real. Except the times I was alone with Steve. Fewer and fewer times. The house was like a merry-go-round with people getting on and people getting off crazily, with no purpose. People I'd meet without knowing who they were. People who frightened me when I remembered what my mother kept saying. It was during this time, Randy, that I knew I was to have you. And then early one morning,
they can't put a finger on me. We run the town. You saw that. You saw how quickly they sprung me. I wouldn't be surprised if we could sue them for libel.
Steve, why did you lie to me?
Did you ever go through this house? It's brick. It's 12 rooms. We throw parties, 50, 100 people. Did you ever see me write out the checks? We got a car, an imported job, a mink coat for you. I wear $100 suits. I run a cigar store. A guy comes in and puts a quarter on the counter. I give him 2 cigars. I make about 3.5 cents. How many cigars, Zena? How many hundreds of thousands? Zena, you eat a steak. You don't have to go down to the slaughterhouse and see the steer killed, do you? You don't have to take him to the table with you.
I was afraid, I guess, to think about it. I knew. I suppose I've always known. But you were so kind and good. I didn't think anyone who was so kind could... But I was wrong.
Wrong? What's wrong? How do you know it's wrong? I run a legitimate business. I sell cigars and I collect for the boys. What they do is none of your business.
And now they've caught you in a slaughterhouse.
You think I killed that cop, huh?
You've told me 20 times you didn't. If you'd told me once, I would have known. If you'd looked at me when you said it, if you'd touched me somehow, I don't know how, but I would have known.
Look, who are you, Zena? Who do you think you are, God?
Steve, you killed that man.
What are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything. I didn't want a mink coat, Steve. All I ever wanted was to be near you. I can't say that it killed my mother, but it was a coincidence. She died just then. She wouldn't have liked it. She wouldn't have liked all those flowers. I wish they hadn't sent them. I'm going to send them back.
Oh, Zena, honey, she doesn't know.
No.
Look, honey, why don't you let me get her things together, huh?
No, I want to do it. She had 6 kids, and I was the only one who lived.
This is finished. You'll come home now.
Mary Rose is going on a vacation, and I'm going with her for the 2 weeks.
All right. Then you come home.
I don't know.
Don't look at me like that. I'll give you 2 weeks, that's all.
I don't know.
You don't know. She can get over all this. You see to it. 2 weeks, then she comes home.
Union Station.
I know him.
Who?
The cab behind. He used to come to our house.
Following you? Honey, they're never gonna let you get away.
I've got to. I've got to get away where they can't follow me. Until I know what to do. Goodbye.
Goodbye, hurry.
I ran and kept running. I had $816. All my mother had saved in her lifetime. I was afraid to stop. Nights I slept in buses. I bought tickets to places I'd never heard of and tickets back again. And then I couldn't sleep in buses any longer. I read about Steve. He'd managed to clear himself of the killing. But you don't kill a cop and walk away with a good conduct medal. You could almost feel they were waiting. They didn't have long to wait. Somebody waved another wand, and they had him. For murder. The murder of his wife this time. Me. He'd taken a woman home. And the next morning, after he'd left, she must have been searching the place for a little private loot. At any rate, there was an explosion. He said he'd had 2 grenades in a box in the closet and that she must have accidentally exploded them. It would have been better, perhaps, if he'd invented a story. It would have sounded more convincing. He was a better liar than that. They said the pieces of the body they found were pieces of me, and that he'd planned the accident. Motive? I'd known too much, run away, and he'd brought me back. Mary Rose!
Zena!
Oh, you didn't let anybody know.
Zena.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, I think we better sit down.
Zena, you're sick.
No, I'm all right.
We better get to your room so I can put you to bed.
I'm all right. It's not that so much.
Zena, what are you gonna do?
Nothing. He'll get out of it. He got out of the other. He said they owned the town.
Zena, you've got to go back.
Oh, I can't. He'd want my baby. I couldn't stand him knowing where I was. He'd get the best of me. You've got to tell them I'm alive, but they won't be able to find me.
But you're not able, Zena.
Yes, I am.
They won't believe me. The other side won't believe me.
Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it?
They could sentence him to death.
Then I'd go back. I couldn't let him die.
Zena, please.
You've got to tell them I'm alive. Mary Rose, you've got to help me. See, I ran away from you at the airport and you couldn't find me. Mary Rose, you've got to help me. Please, forgive me. Bye. Mary Rose was right. They didn't believe her. But her story may have had some effect, the paper said. At least, Steve was let off easy. He was sentenced to 20 years in the Illinois State Penitentiary. I left the bus at Candlewood. That's as far as I had money to go. And it looked like a good place to get lost and to raise you. The rest you know. You asked me this morning why I'd been so worried these last few days. Steve was released on parole just 10 days ago. Could he find me? I didn't know. What would he do? I could only guess. The least, I suppose, would be to kill me. And now I'm sure he has come. I'm sure the man you met today is Steve. Randy, these last 18 years, you've given me the greatest happiness a woman can know. I'm grateful. Now you'll have to judge me.
Hello, Zena.
Hello, Steve. You look fine.
You're quite a girl. I wondered what you'd say, but I never thought that you'd... You're fine, too. There's sun in your face, under the shadows.
How did you find me, Steve?
There was a picture in Life some months ago. Some kids at a rodeo. One kid took my eye. A girl who looked like you. Then there was a woman in the background.
That picture.
Yes.
Never thought of it. We were turned so far from the camera.
Not far enough.
Apparently not. What are you going to do, Steve?
I've given that some little consideration.
I dare say.
Do you know what I did in there, Zena? I was on the shoe bench. I pounded nails in shoe heels. Millions of nails. And every time I pounded one, I thought of you and prayed.
You prayed, Steve?
I prayed, Zena. I prayed that you were dying slowly of some disease. I even dreamed of you. I'd see you in the sun in the desert, your tongue thick and getting thicker for want of water. I'd see you crawling, dragging yourself by your fingernails. Then I'd see you in some tropical place, tied down, ants all over you. Got so I was afraid to go to sleep. Afraid I'd go crazy just thinking about you.
Are you sure you're not crazy, Steve?
Very sure.
I'm not the kid I was.
No.
I had to learn.
Yes.
I had a good teacher.
Oh, the best.
This is a town I own, Steve.
I know all about it. I cased the place pretty good. I took my time. You haven't been sleeping very well lately, Zena. Or should I say, Chris?
Mom! Oh, Mom!
Oh, no, Randy.
Oh,
Hello.
hello. Say, you're the man on the,
You see, you did remind me of someone. Chris was just about your age when I saw her last. I'm Steve Blackford.
Hello. I still don't get it, should I?
Well, Chris, I didn't think you'd keep me that much of a secret. I wasn't that bad.
What's it all about, Mom?
Oh, nothing, dear. It's just that it's been so long. I haven't seen Steve in so many years.
18, more or less. But there's no big thing about it. I just startled her, that's all. And I am a little disappointed you didn't hear about me. Turns out I am your uncle, after all.
No kidding?
No kidding at all. Here, let me help you with those. Say, I've got my bag in the car. Why don't you ride with me and show me the way to the house?
Okay.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Yes, Mac, you can get that other tray for me.
Fine. You know, I've been thinking.
Oh?
I figure it's gonna take a college man to hold Randy. So I'll go to college. 4 years. When I get out, I got a college education and no dough. So, if I stay home and work and save enough money to marry her, provided some guy in college doesn't, then I'm a square and she won't have me.
Oh, hack.
I tell you can't win.
No one would ever call you a square.
Oh, yeah, four-cornered hack, that's me.
Did you ever consider wearing shoes?
Instead of boots?
Yes.
It's an odd idea.
Give it a try. Do you want to help me pass these?
Sure. Come and get it!
Hey, let's go.
Hey, it's homemade.
Nah, just cake, man. Just cake.
Oh, that's
very good. Thank you, Mrs. Benson.
Steve, you can't hurt her. You can't twist her life.
She's a nice kid, Zena. Well made.
Anything else, Steve? Anything at all?
So easy for you.
I don't expect it to be easy.
Wise of you.
Just what do you want?
You haven't much money.
No.
But as you say, you own the town. Perhaps you could raise a collection.
I'm afraid it's the wrong town.
Do you think that just money would pay for the whole deal?
Hey, everybody! Hey, an announcement. The next dance is going to be a contest, and I'm going to be the judge.
Wonderful!
The same softness. I wouldn't want to see her have your luck.
She's not going to.
She needs a father, as you did.
She'll never have a father. I'll tell her first.
You wouldn't.
There's a chance.
Oh, always that. While you're living.
Better in the first place, then, if it's going to be.
People don't work that way, baby. Something inside of them keeps them hanging on for the chance. The one chance of an out. You'll hang on for that, Zena. Your mind will be working, thinking, scheming. How are you going to cross me? How are you going to get out? And I don't underestimate you. You are quite a girl. There's one small difference. I've had 18 years. You'd be amazed at the plans I've thought up and thrown away again. Then I saw that picture of Randy. And the whole thing began to fit. Tight. So go ahead. Work on it. Lie awake at night and stare at the ceiling. I like that. That's just what I want you to do.
The red checks indicate funds that are uncollectible. And the columns added up wrong indicate I'm no good at arithmetic.
Okay, Spud.
Not much of a family resemblance, is there?
Hello.
Hello, Josh. That'll be all for now, Spud.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Hi, Gravedigger.
Hi, Spud. Sorry, I didn't know you were tied up.
Oh, I'd like you to meet my brother, Steve Blackford. This is Josh Blake.
Hello. Well, how are you? I didn't know Chris had a brother.
Not many did.
Chris, if I buy you a cup of coffee, can I get some free advice?
Well, I have to be at the courthouse by 10.
I won't keep you that long.
I've heard that the strong, silent men of the West were shy, but isn't this overdoing it? Do you want me to step outside so you can kiss her?
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Don't mind me. I'm psychic about these things. Ask Chris. I can even predict the future.
That's not very funny, Steve.
I'm sorry if you're sensitive about it. I suppose we're all sensitive about some things. Oh, and take your time with your deal, Chris.
Come on, Josh.
Good luck.
I never liked him. Rightly or wrongly, I was never able to get along with him. When we were kids, he was always in trouble. He wanted too many things. Big house, lots of money. One way or another, he always managed to get them. And then after Mother died, his great big bubble burst, and he depended on me. He's convinced I let him down. Perhaps I have.
What the devil, Chris? He's a two-legged walking man, isn't he?
I never quite got to be a man. He's just a confused boy.
Then we'll paddle him on his backside and send him on his way.
I can't, Josh. He hasn't any place to go.
Yeah.
He wants to stay here with us and work in the paper with me. He says I owe it to him. Perhaps I do. But it's not possible. I can't have him around Randy. He's too emotionally unstable. And I can't very well warn her about him. I wouldn't know what to say, just as it's difficult to explain it to you now. Randy will like him. Girls always have.
Chris, you telling me the whole story?
No.
Is the sense of it that he needs to be put in a sanitarium?
No. It's not that.
What do you want me to do?
I want to get away from here, a long way away from here, without anyone knowing. I'm only 2 jumps ahead of a sanitarium myself.
Well, how?
Can you charter a plane in Albuquerque?
Guess so.
Today is Tuesday. Randy's school will be over on Friday. If you could get it and fly it in here Friday night, I could have Randy at the airfield without her knowing. You could fly us to Dallas, and then we could get a regular flight to Mexico City.
Just cut and run.
Yes, Josh. He can work in the paper for the time being. He won't like it, but it might give him a sense of responsibility. And it'll give me a chance to clear my mind about everything.
I don't much like it, Chris.
Oh, Josh, please.
All right. I can go to Albuquerque tomorrow night and see if I can arrange it. Be back Thursday morning.
He's a nice open face, Charlie. How'd he go for the story?
What story?
The one you told him, the sob story. The one about the brother you worried about. The brother who's only a little crazy. What else would you tell him? Tell me, how have you explained all these years that you couldn't marry him? Or has that been worth bothering about?
It should please you to know it's been worth a great deal.
I'm a happy man. The accounts shouldn't take too much time. In the old days, I wasn't a bad collection agency. You've got $2,300 in the bank. Here's a check for $2,200. Sign it. I'll take care of this week's payroll out of it. You've been pretty loose, Chris. With money, that is. But we'll pack together what we can. This institution of yours should be worth a few thousand in a loan. We haven't time to sell it, even if some innocent would buy. Then there's your house. It's clear, isn't it?
No. I needed some money for hospital bills.
You were sick, Chris. How much is the mortgage?
$4,000.
Maybe we can raise it.
I'm afraid not.
We can try.
They only gave me that much because it was I.
Because you own the town.
You can try if you like. I don't think you'll get anywhere.
One thing, Zena. Don't try any imaginative stories with Randy. I don't mind your boyfriend, but not Randy, understand me?
You brought plenty of money along, Josh? Count I got 2 hollow legs, and you want to find out anything, it's going to take a lot of cash to get me to the point where I divulge, as they say.
Now, you're too suspicious, Leif.
I've lived a few years. Too bad, Josh. I kind of like to play that game of divulging. And I like you, too. On account of yourself and on account of Chris. I'd do anything in the world for that girl.
You, met her brother?
No, I haven't. But I heard.
What?
Then we are playing divulging. Another round, Harry. That he was in town.
Yeah, I met him this morning.
Would appear you didn't take to him much. Did you?
That one's on you. One more, Harry.
Got me there, all right.
Leif, I want to marry Chris. More than anything in the world, I want to marry her. But something's wrong. There's a shadow in back of her that's got a hold of her. Now, I want to find out if that shadow belongs to that brother of hers, or who or what it does belong to. I gotta know, Leif. You can't get your hands on a shadow. And I want to fight.
I'm glad you told me, boy. Shadows all got names. Some of them got fingerprints, too.
Well, then he has to have an unbreakable alibi. Someone who's cut in on the money or for some reason has to alibi him.
What is all this?
Whodunits? What would be the best way to do it, Steve? Say that you wanted to murder someone.
Well, depends on the circumstances. If it were well planned, an accident might be best. Unless the motive were revenge, let's say. Then you might want your victim to suffer.
What would you do then?
Well, you might figure out every last way a person could die. Then figure them all down to the exact circumstances. You'd want a slow, agonizing death.
But specifically.
Randy, that's enough whodunits. And you'd better get started.
Okay. Oh, Mom, can we have dinner early? Steve's taking me to the fiesta. He's never been to a fiesta before. Can you tie that?
I thought you were going with Hack.
I'd rather go with Steve. I can show him how much I know about Mexican customs. Steve says he's a smooth dancer. That's what the man says.
You got $4,000 on the house. You got it day before yesterday. Where is it?
I put it away safely.
Is it intended to be going away money, Chris?
No, in the event, in the unlikely circumstance that something should happen to me, it's to go to Randy.
Oh, I'll take care of Randy.
That's one thing I'll never let you do.
She graduates Friday. I'm glad I'll be here to see it. I'll get a kick out of seeing her in her new white dress, saying goodbye to her precious girlhood. I'll be very proud. Tomorrow's Thursday. I want the 4,000 by tomorrow afternoon at the very latest. Have it for me, Chris.
Hi, Hack.
Hi, Mr. Benson.
I've never seen a handsomer man.
Oh, no. You never seen a cleaner, man.
I wish you'd made it more definite with Randy. She has an idea.
Holy smokes.
Well, I might have been kidding before, but you really are a killer. Killer.
Randy, are you going to walk down and join us, or do you intend to float down in a cloud?
Well, what are you doing here?
The fiesta.
Oh. Who are you taking?
Now, Randy.
Oh, well, does he think he doesn't have to make a date? I didn't say that I'd go with him, did I?
Oh, I reckon not.
Randy, sometimes I wish you were still young enough to be spanked.
Oh, Mom. Mom, you take Hack. Maybe you can teach him something to do with his feet. Good golly! What's that? Shoes?
What's wrong with me wearing shoes?
Nothing, only... Nothing at all. I'll bet you'll dance divinely.
Come on, killer.
See you there, Mom.
I'm sorry, Hack.
Oh, it's not your fault. I'm not too sure about that light hands and the bridle business.
Neither am I. Perhaps a good swift right to the jaw would be better after all. You a senorita, a real pin-up girl. That ought to do the trick.
I like better the idea of the sock on the jaw.
That comes later.
How about a cold drink?
Great!
I get it now what you meant by watching the Stetsons go by. This isn't for you.
What is?
Oh, the big city, the colored lights.
Oh, Steve, isn't it wonderful?
What?
Everything.
It's wonderful, Randy.
Good there?
2 Cokes in bottles.
See.
Randy, I want to talk to you about Chris.
Here you are, senor.
Thanks.
Muchas gracias.
Have you noticed anything?
How?
She's tired.
I know.
She asked me to make an audit of the paper. She doesn't want you to know, but I think it's best if we're going to help her. There's a mortgage on everything. Only a couple of dollars in the bank.
I thought the paper was a big success.
Professionally, yes. Pats on the back from the city papers. But you can't put them in the bank. Hard, cold cash? No.
Oh, Steve, I didn't know.
Trying to juggle everything by herself is wrecking her. She's agreed to let me help financially, but more than anything, she needs a rest.
Well, we've tried, both Josh and I.
No, it's pride more than anything. She won't leave it. But we'll do what we can, little by little. I'm going back to Chicago Friday after your graduation. I'll send someone down to help and take off the money pressure, of course.
Steve, that's wonderful.
I thought it would help if you came to Chicago and spent your vacation with me. You and Chris are the only family I have. I never thought about it before, but seeing you has made me realize I've always wanted a daughter of my own. Well, I guess every man does if he's honest with himself. Can I borrow your killer for part of your vacation?
Well, I don't know.
We could have a ball.
I'll ask Mom.
Of course.
Oh, boy.
No Stetsons.
No boots.
We'll get you some real sock clothes.
Honest?
Oh, we'll knock their eyes out.
Will we, Steve?
Oh, we'll meet people. Up on their feet.
Oh, boy.
It'll help Grace more than you know. She can sleep for weeks.
She's so good, Steve.
1 in a million.
Hello.
Hello.
Has anyone here seen Hack, Senorita?
Mom, it's perfectly wonderful. What? We've got it all figured out. It'll be good for everyone. Well, anyway, guess what?
I don't know what.
Steve asked me to spend my vacation in Chicago. He's going to take me to all the shows and hear music. And there's a restaurant where up on the 45th floor where there's a breeze from the lake and very smart.
The, Canary Club.
You know it, Mom?
A long time ago. We went there together, didn't we, Steve? I didn't know the club was still running. Talk was it was owned by one of the mobs long ago.
You haven't said yet.
You want to very much, don't you?
Yes.
We'll talk about it later. Right now, you'd better save Hack from a fate worse than life.
Bye-bye.
Where's Josh tonight?
He had to go to Albuquerque.
He was a flyer during the war, wasn't he?
39 missions over Italy.
What's his next mission? An elopement?
You're incurably romantic, Steve.
Sure I am. I'll show you.
No.
Yes. Remind you?
Of course.
You always remembered the lanterns, you know. Here they are. I never told you how just dancing with you excited me.
The intimation was there.
You were a funny little kid. Comes a snowy night, and a guy meets a kid in a funny little dress.
It was a wonderful dress.
You weren't the prettiest kid or the smartest or the one with the most tricks. Just a pale little doll with a mouth that smiled like it didn't hurt. So that after a while you felt the hurt yourself. What happens, Zena? Why does one girl, just one girl, get into a man's blood so he can't stop thinking about it? So he doesn't want to do anything cheap. But he wants to marry her and keep her with him for the rest of his life. And just like it says in the storybooks. What happened between us, Zena? When I walked into your office the other night, what did I see? You were a pretty kid, but you turned into a really beautiful woman.
You knew too many beautiful women, Steve. That was your trouble.
Faces and figures, nothing else there. I could pass them in the street and not know them. But I couldn't pass you 3,000 miles away. That's what I'm asking, why?
Steve.
Yes.
Steve, please, for God's sake, let Randy alone just to hurt me. Don't hurt her. If you're thinking of what we once had.
A dame always thinks she still has it, doesn't she? Never thinks it won't work. Maybe it's tough enough sleeping in the same house with you.
Oh!
I know.
You do.
Yes, and you know, too. There's nothing I won't do to save Randy.
Fine. But tell me, you were a dead woman legally 18 years ago. What can a dead woman do?
Ow, Randy! Mom! Mom!
It's all right, Randy. It's harmless.
Mom.
Oh, holy mud!
That must have...
Oh, it certainly did.
Well, how'd you get in here?
I don't know. It must have come from a long line of porch climbers.
Why are you still dressed?
Well, I fell asleep with my clothes on. Now, you run back and get into bed.
Any more catastrophes, just call.
Run along now. Good night.
Morning almost. Night.
Hello?
Hello. Chris,
Yes, Leif?
get down here quick.
Where? What's happened?
My office. Old Gus Weatherly just got himself shot out in mine.
Gus?
Deader and Geronimo. Place got broken into, a lot of stuff gone. We got the guy, though.
Oh, who?
Mexican kid named Rodolfo.
Rudolfo? It couldn't be.
Well, get down here and see.
I'll be right there. Leif?
Yeah?
How long ago did it happen? Do you know what time it was?
Well, I've been here about an hour. They called me about an hour and a half ago. I'd say roughly about 2.5 hours. Why, Chris?
Nothing. I'll be right there.
Yes, that's what they always say. Hello, girl.
Mrs. Benson.
She'll do you a lot of good.
Surely she will.
Coroner can go to a house just easy as he can an office, can't he? Man gets shot, seems like his body ought to be sent home. Never had a chance, didn't even have a gun on him.
Had no time to say anything.
No. Both the other watchmen heard a blast, door of that old strong room being blowed. Then they heard 3 shots. When they got there, poor old Gus, dead. Saw nobody. Then they got in touch with me, and I picked up some of the boys, and on the way over there, we made a sweep. Found Rodolfo hiding in the sagebrush down the bend, holding the gun.
What's missing?
I don't know how much till they make a check. I never get them boys to keep their own guns clean.
Nothing found on Rodolfo?
That don't prove a thing. He had plenty of time to bury it in the desert. Lucky I had sense enough to make a sweep. Said he had a fight with his girl at the fiesta. Came up there in the hills so he could be alone. Fine story, ain't it? You want to see him?
Yes.
Said he heard the blast and ran down the road. Soon he heard people running around. He got frightened and hid in the brush. A little later, he said he saw somebody running close by.
That is so. I stand up to go away, and I am hit on the head, hard. So I know nothing more. Then I know I am standing there with this gun in my hand. I look at it. I do not know how I have it. I think what to do. And then he comes.
Yeah, I come. Take a look at his head.
Here, you see this?
Did you see the man?
It is a truth. I did not.
Would you recognize his voice?
He comes up in the dark, and he does not speak.
It don't look like much of a bruise. He could have got it falling.
Surely you will prove I do not do these things.
We'll have to learn more about it, Rodolfo.
Surely you will help me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Folks been a hit, and I'm getting too old to be sheriff. Maybe this will change their minds. I'm going to hand him an open and shut case.
He couldn't have done it, Leif.
Yeah, right now, he's got eyes like a sick cow. But have you ever seen him when he was mad?
Yes, but even so,
Yes, girl?
I don't know. I don't know.
Mind business?
Yes.
Chris Rodolfo couldn't have done that. It's not possible.
At first thought, yes.
At any thought. Oh, he's simple-minded, and he's got a temper, and he's been in trouble before, but nothing like this. He's not a killer.
Then it's an amazing series of coincidences. Have you ever seen him when he's mad?
Chris, it's the same question on your mind.
What?
I have to ask it.
What, Josh?
You told me there was something wrong with Steve. Emotionally unstable were the words, as I remember it. Now, what I want to know is, was Steve home at the time this thing happened at the mine?
Josh, what on earth are you trying
I'm
to
sorry,
insinuate?
Chris. I've got to ask it.
Yes, he was home. I saw him come in. I was awake most of the night. He came in shortly after we did.
And he didn't go out again. I'm sorry, Chris.
It's all right.
Chris, let me take over for you.
Oh, just get me away from here, Josh. You can see what he's doing to us already. I told you I was awake most of the night. He kept going over the old days, of how I let him down, over and over again. It's become an obsession with him. I can't stand much more of it. Josh, I can't wait until tomorrow night. Can you get a plane in here tonight?
Yes, of course.
Can you wait at the airfield for us?
Yes.
Trust me, Josh. Don't baby me or I'll go completely.
I want a long time to baby you.
Juana's here. Says she's got to see you.
In a minute.
If I leave right away, I'll make it around 9. You'll be all right.
A rock. Granite.
terrible, Hack.
Oh, now, don't worry.
Poor kid.
Your mother will get him out of it. She'll find out what happened.
Do you think so? Honest?
Sure. Your mother can do anything.
Heck, you know what? You're getting to be almost handsome.
I'm trying. There's gonna be a lot of guys in Chicago. A lot of guys in college, too. Some of them are gonna be pretty rugged.
Hack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about last night.
Okay.
I don't know what's the matter with me anyway.
Sometimes you just need a good sock on the jaw.
I guess.
You know what? I'm gonna go to summer school and work nights. Then I'm gonna study ranching. And one of these days, I'm gonna have a nice ranch of my own.
I believe you.
Think it'll work? If I stop saying I reckon? You think you could wait?
I reckon. I've been calling.
I'm sorry. I had to think something out, and time just got away, I guess.
Mom, don't worry.
No.
I don't care if there isn't any money. I can get a job this summer and help out. I don't care about anything as long as you don't worry. It'll work out. You'll see. I've got news for you.
What?
I made it up with Hack.
Oh, I'm glad.
I don't know what it is about him, but I can't do anything with him when he looks at me like that. And you know, he was right. He said that I needed a good sock in the jaw. And I do, too, from both of you. And a kick in the pants. I've only been thinking of myself.
Oh, no, dear.
So I'm not going away this summer. I'm going to stay and help. I couldn't leave you like this. I told Steve.
Steve?
Just now.
What did he say?
Oh, he was mad. I didn't know that it meant that much to him. Madder than I could understand. I don't know, he acted sort of funny. Mom, Hack said that you could get Rudolph off. Is it true? Can you?
I'm sure I can.
Oh, you're a whiz, Mom.
Only, I don't want anyone to know anything about it.
Don't tell. Are you glad I'm staying?
Yes, Randy, very glad. Thank you. Thank you very much for what you said.
Steve.
Randy, you go home and fix yourself some dinner. I'll be here for a while.
Okay. Hi, Unc.
Oh, hi, kid.
Oh, I'm sorry about Chicago and all, honest.
It's all right.
You lost that hand.
You can't force a kid. There'll be plenty of time. She might be a little more lonely after a while.
What else do you want from me, Steve?
At the moment, the $4,000 from the mortgage.
Is that petty cash to you now?
Whether I need the money or not, I want it. So you don't have it. You think I hit that mine? Why don't you make a full confession? Write a note. Tell about me, save Rodolfo. You won't have to be around to watch Randy's eyes when she finds out about you. You can drive off a cliff, the note in your hand. You'll be a heroine.
The difficulty. How could I be sure it would stick on you?
That's the difficulty.
I'll get the money for you, Steve. It'll take me an hour or so. Where will you be?
What's going on? What are you trying to do?
Nothing. I don't know anything to do.
Get the money. I'll be at the house with Randy.
J.
Hello?
Randy, listen to me. Do exactly as I say and don't ask any questions. I'll explain later.
Well, yes, Mother, but what on earth is...
Is Steve there yet?
No.
Then leave right away. Go out by the back patio and make sure he doesn't see you.
Well, yes, Mother, but what...
Randy, listen to me. Go to Leif's office and wait for me there. Stay with Leif until you hear from me.
Oh, he's driving up now, Steve.
Hang up, Randy, and run. Hurry. Don't let him see you.
Okay.
Randy! Randy! Hey, Randy! Oh, Leif, this is Josh.
Yes, boy.
I've been trying to reach Chris. I've called the house and the office, but there's no answer.
You don't say. You want to go out and admire the moon a minute, Randy? She just called Randy, Josh. Sent her over here. Kind of in a panic, the kid said. I've been calling around trying to get a line. I can't get in touch with either her or him. Brother, that is.
Leif, I believe he's a little crazy.
Worse than that, boy. I checked up on him, as you suggested. He's got a fine criminal record.
What do you want me to do?
I got every reason to believe he's a killer, Josh. That gun we took off Rodolfo was a gun I gave Chris only 2 days ago.
Leif, does Chris know about the gun?
Probably. That's the trouble. This brother may have caught on she knew.
Already, Leif.
We're starting a suite, and you come on in. We'll find you. Now, be careful, boy.
isn't she at home?
No.
Oh, at Hack's then.
Where are you heading?
I told you, to get the money.
Where?
At the Indian diggings. Why?
I'll ride with you. What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Is this it?
Yes, the burial chamber. I could have sworn I crossed here.
You're a murderer and you deserve to die! But I can't give Randy a murderer for a mother, too! Steve!
Chris. Chris.
George.
Where is he?
Oh, it was terrible. He fell over the cliff.
It's all right, Chris.
We know your brother killed old Gus, girl. We know you found out he used your gun.
Mom! Oh, Randy.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right now.